So it's Todd again from the Skates.co.uk scooter team. We're back again with our JD bug that we're doing up here. We've already got it out of the box and bolted our foiling mechanism. Now it's nice and tight, giving it a big tighten up. So real solid for some hardcore riding. Next thing we're going to do today is change these bars. See now the industry standard used to be to come with these folding bars because that's what you used to want. You used to be able to have your scooter fold up small. But for skate park riding, we want our bars to be a little bit more solid and maybe a bit wider and the perfect height for us. We don't need it to change up and down. We are going to put on a pair of aftermarket bars, which we have here, which are available from skates.co.uk. They are Blazer Pro T-bars, and they are pretty cool bits of kit really. They come in a range of colours, so you can customise them to your tastes. And they come, you see, instead of being able to slide up and down, they are just one solid piece, so it's all real nice and strong. And they're quite a bit wider as well, which makes it much more steady when you're riding. They come in different sizes as well, so you get the ones to customise to your size. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put these on. First things first, we haven't got any grips on these bars yet, and grips are pretty important. What I've got here is a pair of foam grips, but the best thing to do is find out what grips are your favourite, because BMX grips all fit on top of these as well. BMX grips are available from bmx.co.uk as well, but these are our Yak foam grips that we're going to put on for today. So we take them out of the packet and pop out the bar ends. Remember, bar ends are important so you don't hurt yourself on the bare ends of the bar. And these should just slide on. There's your set of bars set up, ready to go. As I say, I ride with, I've got some BMX grips because they're nice and grippy, but they're not quite as comfy as these foam grips. But they're all available from the website, so take your pick. Alright, next we have to remove this old bar. We can remove the whole thing as one piece. What you're going to need is an Allen key. I think it's a 5mm in this case. Which I'll just find my Allen keys, just sitting about here. Handily placed. Take our Allen keys and undo both of these double clamp bolts. Don't need to come all the way out, just need to be loosened off because all they're doing is tightening up the bars to the forks. Okay, so we've loosened our clamp bolts. Now we're going to remove the whole of the bar section. So what we're going to do is, they kind of need a bit of a twist out because definitely to start with at least, so hold on to your wheel and just kind of unscrew them. And there we go. See, you can see inside there. Now this bit, don't really need any more, but you will need your clamp. Cool, as you can see, ours has been a bit stubborn, and yours might be too. Normally they can just you can just pull them off when loosening the bolts, but this one, I've had to take the bolts completely undone. Just make sure you look after those bolts, because you're going to need them again to put on your new bars. And then I can just about get this clamp off. There we go. Now that's the bit you need to keep. That is what we call a double clamp, because it's got two bolts. And then but we can discard these. So our scooter's now going to have a pair of awesome Blazer Pro bars. Now what you need to do is put your clamp around this one. See, this one's quite a bit looser. And then remember to reattach your bolts. So we've slotted our clamp onto the end of our new bars, as you can see there. Haven't done it up tight yet, I've just done it up so it kind of rests there, because you're going to need to thread it back over the forks. So we take our forks, making sure your bars are on the right way round. You want your clamp facing backwards, obviously your forks going the right way. Slot them on there, should clip down. You want it to come right down next to this bolt, next to this nut here. Okay, and then we need to line everything up. So we want bars, obviously facing forward, you don't want to be riding with them all skew width. So do them by eye. You want your clamp facing backwards because it's strongest, looks best. And then once everything's lined up, you can just do up those clamp bolts. Get your Allen key in there, twist them up nice and tight. You definitely want these tight because you don't want your bars to slip. That's pretty important. There we go. So now, make sure that's all straight, which it is. Obviously, you want to make sure, spend time making sure everything's lined up so it all is real nice for you on the skate park. And then you're ready to go. Feels a little bit strange with the wider bars to start with, but trust me, it is much better, way better than having those skinny little stock bars. Get them nice and wide, much cleaner for tricks, and feels much better to ride about. So if you need any of these parts or any advice, just come down to our website, skates.co.uk, and drop us an email if you need any advice. See you next time.